Hi, this is Noah Thomas, and I'm here with my second speech for this semester with the academic case study. I was scrolling through the for the case study speeches, and I chose the one about customer service with a company named Portakabin. I had never heard of them before, and I thought it'd be pretty interesting. And when I saw customer service, I figured that was going to be the one I would do because if you remember in my first speech, I talked about how I work at Sherway, and that has a lot to do with customer service because I'm working with the public and you have to keep everybody happy to get your business. So I thought it would be a good way for me to understand how other companies deal with it and how they are successful with it. So the problem that they have is competing with other companies which doing what they do, and what they do is they deliver portable buildings to a site for like events that you order, and they can be smaller or bigger, but a lot of the times it's for big events that families are having. So I mean, I've never heard of it before, but I guess they're very successful with it, and the reason is because of customer service. And since their big problem is competing, the one way that they can be ahead of the curve with everybody else is treating everybody better than the next company over. And the reason they do that is because they know that if I ordered a building and they treated me great like a family member and like a brother or something, I'm more likely to go use their service again and call them again next time if I needed a big building for a wedding or something like that. So one of the solutions they had to beating these other companies, the article doesn't list their names, but you just have to understand that I guess it's a big competition for this little business that they do. So what they came up with is the customer charters, and it is a list of ways that they tell their customers how they're going to treat them, and if they don't meet this criteria with every single person, they're going to fix the problem and do the best they absolutely can. And one of them is a pledge to stick to the agreed contract. So when you sign off on a building and you're renting it or buying it, if whatever's on that contract and they don't meet the standards of what it says, the customer that is using that can come back and have a complaint, and they will fix that problem for them. Also, another one is a 5-year product and 20-year structural warranty package on every new building bought. Also, another one is full technical certification of the product. It's just a big list of things that Portakabin does for their customers to make sure that perhaps they do get a bad employee or something and they don't care about the customer service as much. They're going to fix the problem because they know that they have to keep the customers they get once, twice, three times coming back every time because most of their profit comes from repeating customers. It costs as much to gain one new client as it does to keep five existing ones. So if they're trying to get a new customer, it takes five times of just keeping the other people they already have to get a new one in. That's why they are so gung ho on keeping the customers they get just maybe one time. And if they love their experience, they are definitely going to come back and do it again. And that can relate to just what I do at my work. If you treat somebody poorly, they're not going to come back and shop with you again. But if you are kind to them and you help them out, if they get ask you a question and you're really just trying to be nice, they're way more likely to come back and shop with you or buy your portable building or rent it or whatever your service is. It relates to anything in life. So overall, I was pretty curious of reading this article and I actually enjoyed it just because it can relate to anything in life, especially with what I do. And really, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that customer service is really, really important. And if you just read this article, you'll understand why, because it relates to everything. Even if you are in fast food or something, if you want to get more customers coming in or coming back, just treat them nice and with kindness, and you're always going to get that back. And it's just another way to make more profit. You got to beat out the next company, the next guy that's in line. And if you can do that, you're on your way to being a successful person or a successful company. So I really think Portakabin is doing a really good job. I don't know where they're at now, but based off this article, they say they're legendary. That's what they call themselves in the service department, so they know what they're doing. But yeah, that's my case study speech. Thank you.